I want to bring in India Today's Shashank Matoo as well. Shashank, we've just got that, Canadian perspective. Daniel happens to be visiting India at this time, but your sense of how the Indian government is looking at this. At the moment, it's only in the realm of speculation. There are local reports saying he is going to throw in the towel, he is going to resign. So the obvious question is, how do things actually change as far as India is concerned? Can you talk us through that, Shashank?
Right, absolutely. I think the Indian government will also be fairly relieved to see the back of Justin Trudeau and his government, simply because of the fact that his government and he personally is so tied into the fact that there are tensions with India. He personally put his political credibility behind the allegations that he made in the Canadian Parliament about India's involvement in the death of Hardeep Singh Nijjar on Canadian soil. So he's put his personal credibility behind an allegation like this. So him being in office would have perpetually made an India-Canada rapprochement much more difficult. Now, if Daniel is correct and the Conservative Party does in fact come back with a strong majority, their leader has already announced that he wants a different approach with India. Compared to the theatricality of how Justin Trudeau has dealt with India, he's grandstanded the laws, he's made it a public display between the two countries. Pierre Poilievre has been very, very clear. He's likely to take over as Prime Minister if the Conservatives win. And he said very clearly that, look, we need professionalism when we deal with India. We need sobriety. We need professionalism. This is an important country, an important democracy. We don't need to indulge in political theater with this sort of country. So I think that the Indian government will look at that and look at that as a sign that if we see the back of Justin Trudeau, we see a different government, we see the Conservatives coming, it may take some time, but Pierre Poilievre has already shown that as Prime Minister, he will be willing to work with India. So I think the Indian government will welcome this development, which seems that it should be in the works within the next 48 hours.
And the Indian Foreign Office will, of course, be looking at all of these developments very closely. Preparations on whichever permutation or combination or whatever path the political system takes in Canada, we will be prepared to take those next steps, because India and Canada relations are way, way bigger than Justin Trudeau and what he has done to them over the last couple of years. Shashank, thanks very much for that update.